Salida del vuelo con destino a la felicidad.
And there's my beautiful wife, who doesn't like to be filmed very much, but that's okay. I bet you're wondering, who's this guy? Well, that's me. I'm David, and welcome to our Mexico City adventure. Our home base in Mexico City was La Condesa, one of the city's most beautiful neighborhoods. It's known for its tree-lined streets, Art Deco architecture, sidewalk cafes, and parks. And of course, we found a wonderful place to get tacos. The neighborhood has a relaxed atmosphere during the day, but comes alive at night with restaurants, bars, and live music. Much of La Condesa was developed in the early 1900s on what used to be a large hacienda. It's considered one of the most walkable neighborhoods in Mexico City. Short walk away is Roma Norte. While it's similar to La Condesa, Roma has its own personality. It's famous for historic mansions and street art. So this is us walking up to Chapultepec Castle. And that is true, folks. Our first major historic stop was Chapultepec Castle, sitting high on Chapultepec Hill. It's the only royal castle in North America that was actually home to monarchs. Emperor Maximilian I and Empress Carlota lived here in the 1860s. Interesting fact, it's also served as the Mexican presidential residence before becoming a museum. From the balconies, you get one of the best panoramic views of Mexico City. Next, we visited what many people consider the best museum in all of Mexico, the National Museum of Anthropology. It houses priceless artifacts from Mexico's ancient civilizations, including the Aztecs, Maya, Olmec, and many others.
Sigo cruzando ríos, andando selvas, amando el sol. Cada día sigo sacando espinas de lo profundo del corazón. En la noche sigo encendiendo sueños para limpiar con el humo sagrado cada recuerdo. Cuando escriba tu nombre en la arena blanca con fondo azul, cuando mire el cielo en la forma cruel de una nube gris, aparezcas tú. Una tarde subo una alta loma, mire el pasado, sabrás que no te he olvidado.
We only made a quick stop in Polanco, one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in Mexico City. It's known for luxury shopping and fine dining. That evening, we explored La Condesa after dark. The atmosphere completely changes once the sun goes down. Sidewalk restaurants fill up, live music spills into the streets, and people gather in parks and cafes. It was one of the liveliest neighborhoods we visited.
11 de la noche en San Salvador, El Salvador.
11 de la noche en Managua, Nicaragua.
Me gustan los aviones, me gustas tú. Me gusta viajar, me gustas tú. Me gusta la mañana, me gustas tú. Me gusta el viento, me gustas tú. Me gusta soñar, me gustas tú. Me gusta la mar, me gustas tú. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais plus. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je suis
One of the most recognizable landmarks in Mexico City is the Palace of Fine Arts. Construction began in 1904, but it wasn't completed until 1934 because of the Mexican Revolution. The exterior of this beautiful museum is made of white Italian marble. Inside, you can find murals from famous artists such as Diego Rivera and other artists. From there, we walk through the historic center, or Centro Histórico. Nearly every block is filled with centuries of history, from colonial architecture to bustling markets and street performers. It's easy to see why this area has been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Eventually, we arrived at El Zócalo, the main square of Mexico City, and one of the largest public squares in the world. This has been the heart of the city since Aztec times and continues to be the center of major celebration ceremonies and national events. It is also important to note that before the Spanish arrived, this area was the ceremonial center of the Aztec capital, Tenochtitlan. Right beside the Zócalo are the ruins of Templo Mayor, the most sacred temple of the Aztec Empire. It was dedicated to both Huitzilopochtli, the god of war and sun, and Tlaloc, the god of rain. These ruins were destroyed by the Spaniards whenever they came and conquered the land. The ruins weren't rediscovered until 1978, when utility workers accidentally uncovered a massive carved stone while digging underground. Standing beside the Zócalo is the Metropolitan Cathedral, the largest cathedral in Latin America. Construction of this lasted nearly 250 years. Another stop that we wanted to see was El Palacio Postal, but unfortunately, it was closed. We stopped by the Diego Rivera Mural Museum. If you look closely at this mural, you can see that Diego Rivera painted himself as a child holding hands with the famous skeleton figure La Catrina. Another stop on our trip was Barrio Chino, Mexico City's Chinatown. One of the highlights of our trip was visiting Teotihuacan, an ancient city built nearly 2,000 years ago. We wanted to get as much information as possible, so we became part of the tour group. And there's our tour guide. At its peak, this city was one of the largest cities anywhere in the world, but historians still don't know exactly who built it. The Aztecs discovered the abandoned city centuries later and gave it the name Teotihuacan, meaning the place where the gods were born. The Pyramid of the Sun is one of the largest pyramids on Earth. The main road is called the Avenue of the Dead. To end that day, we had lunch at La Gruta, one of Mexico's most unique restaurants. It's built inside a natural volcanic cave just outside Teotihuacan. Eating underground after exploring an ancient city made for a pretty unforgettable experience. I suppose a major reason that I was excited to share our Mexico City adventure was when most people think of Mexico, they picture beaches and resorts. But Mexico City is a completely different experience. It's one of the oldest and largest cities in the Americas, where modern neighborhoods, Spanish colonial architecture, and the ruins of ancient civilizations all exist side by side. Over the last few days, we explored everything from trendy cafes to Aztec temples and some of the most famous archaeological sites in the world. We hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Maybe we'll see you on the next adventure.